Eaty girl, and she's doing a fucking Homestuck quiz, of course. So I am not as much as a big fan as I used to be, but I still adore Homestuck. And after doing the Harry Potter quizzes and the new hype of Hive Swap coming out, I thought I would find out which thing I am. Okay, so question 0. Would I be bothered if I got a class of the wrong gender? Well, I think, yeah, I would prefer to have female specific ones, just because I like being referred to as a girl. It's nice. Where do you spend most of the time online doing Homestuck related stuff? If your answer is Tumblr, which it would be, where do you spend the second most time? Well, I don't really get active outside of Tumblr. So, yeah. What in my opinion, is the greatest way to contribute to the fandom? Discussion of the plot, discussion of the characters, fan art, image manipulations, other types of art, community activities, fan art, I'd say. Because, back in the day when I did do Homestuck related things, it was always art. If I could have any of the powers in real life, what would I go for? Permanent young adulthood. So, basically, immunity to death via time, invisibility, super smarts, technopath, manipulation of technology combined with an unbreakable internet connection, telepathy, telekinesis, super speed, time travel, social awesomeness, flight. Well, I don't really like permanent young adulthood. That's just kind of meh. Invisibility, there's not really much I can do that's lawful, because I'm more like, I'm in the kind of boring square of neutral good and lawful good. Super smarts would work significantly faster and you'd have control over your brain's neuroplasticity. I'd actually like that one because my brain's kind of shit and I'd love to make it not shit. However, that'd just be like walking into a room and go, hey, what's up everyone, I think dogs should vote. Click your fingers and all your problems are gone. I don't really like that. I feel like as much of these problems are shit, they're part of who I am. I think I'd probably pick being a manipulation of technology combined with an unbreakable internet connection, because most of what I struggle with in day-to-day life is technology. I could do so much more shit if I, had a better understanding, and, I like being on the internet. It's fucking great. Most of these come down to, you have this aspect and the rest of it relies on your physical body, and I don't find many of these functionally useful to me. You're bored of browsing the internet constantly, and in a fit of inspiration decide to make a video game instead, learning how to code, make art, and compose music along the way if necessary. What kind of video game would you decide to make? Well, actually, a friend of mine and I were kind of working on a game a little while back. It was a turn-based strategy with a shitty story and me doing most of the character designs and art. But what do we got? Visual novel. That'd definitely be up there. That'd be easiest for me to do. And I'm more of a written humour than I am fun gameplay. Turn-based strategy is like a step up from that. Adventure, RPG, retro style, roguelike, multiplayer, sandbox. Can't answer this question because I can't imagine myself making anything more complex. Honestly, I'd probably make a visual novel or like a date sim. I've always wanted to make a date sim. That'd be super cool. Question 5. You're taking a break from your game and browsing the stranger parts of the internet when you come across a link labeled SBURB Beta. You're curious and sleep-deprived enough to download the file without thinking too much about the potential consequences. When you start it up, it turns out to be a working version of SBURB. Do you play it? Let's see, there'd be nothing cooler than fighting monsters. No, there's no way I'd survive. That'd be up there. Creating a new universe isn't worth the end of the world. I'd only consider if I knew the world was going to end soon, whether I played it or not. Because, like, obviously, if it was a catalyst for the world ending, then no, I don't want that death on my hands. But if it's reactive, then yeah, sure, I'll save my own ass and save the ass of a few of my friends. Okay, regardless of your choice, some other people decide to start their own session dooming the Earth to a meteor apocalypse. Well, fuck you, cunts! Now I have to get some people together to enter the medium. Who would my ideal co-player or co-players be? People who are trained for dangerous situations? That'd be smart. No one, no. Internet friends, real life buddies, romantic partner, crush, as many people as I can possibly pull in. That's not fair. That's not fair. And then the only thing stopping them from being the same thing is because I don't live in America and I can't go to America. However, that's a tough one. Because I'm more inclined to pick, like, internet friends because I'm more socially active on the internet and I know more people there and am friends with more people there than I am in real life. But real life buddies includes people like Amber, Helene, and all the other friends I've met. And then what's your definition of internet friends? Is it someone you've literally never met? Or is it someone that you spend most of the time talking to on the internet? In which case, I'd pick internet friends because I could, in a loophole, get people to be internet friends with me because I don't go outside. So therefore, everyone's an internet friend. There we go. I need a prototype and I'm running out of time. What do I throw in the kernel sprite? Dead pet, remains of a loved one, myself, a video game, favorite book, show, anime, or merch, a tissue, most powerful deadly thing, nothing, porn. I would probably pick a fictional character. And I wouldn't pick, like, Captain Mario Freeman Chief. I'd be all like... Actually, no, I'd pick my D&D character. Can I do that? I guess that'd count as favourite character. I don't know, that's hard. Because I prefer games for the, like, story and gameplay more than I do the actual, games themselves and power. Okay, right before you enter, you start thinking about where you're going to end up. What do I hope my land is like? What a world full of rocky islands and buried treasure. Something natural and quiet, free of cities and ruins with only a few NPC villages, covered in active cities full of crazy amphibious NPCs. A world of ruins begging to be explored, full of weird riddles and puzzles. Trippy neon world. Dangerous world. And I don't really care as long as it doesn't immediately start trying to kill me. I'd probably take covered in active cities. Because, like, I don't know, I would prefer a combination of both, like the kind of place I live in at the moment that's like 2 hours away. You've got the big city, but I'm living in a rural area right now. But yeah, I'd probably take active cities. Congratulations, you're in. What are you going to do now once you've grabbed a weapon and beat up a few wins for experience? Make rad weapons, go to Durs or Prospect, build everything, leave to explore, alchemize stuff from your favourite games, house defences, see if I can figure out the punch card alchemy system. Look, honestly, I'd grab the favourite games and shows and make as much cool stuff as I can, but I'd turn it into weapons. Or would I? No, I wouldn't. I would take, like, what's something I would do? I'd take a duck, like one of those Duck Army rubber ducks. It's like, and then make like a fucking sword out of that. So I'd be, yeah, alchemizing completely fucking useless stuff. I suppose that'd be rad weapons. Reach your first gate and find yourself in a village full of, insert favorite color here, colored amphibia reptile. Okay, so it would be full of green favorite reptiles. What's my favorite fucking reptile? I do like bearded dragons, because they always look angry, but I like water dragons. I don't know, they'd be a lizard thing. You realise that these are your planet's consorts. What do you do with them? Become the Emperor? Leave them alone? Befriending the locals? That'd be a good one. Try to talk to them and learn more about the geography and mythos. Straight to business and see if I can buy shit from them. Recruiting them as members for your secret council. And start killing them. I'd be their friends and then maybe start recruiting them. Because I wouldn't walk up and be like, hello, you're going on an adventure with me. You're welcome. You're travelling your planet, searching for your second gate. You can see it up ahead when a beefy Prosperton, armed with a pair of brass knuckles and a fancy hat, blocks your path. He looks angry. What do you do? Try to talk things over. Beat him up. Back away and find another route. Run past, bribe him, or summon your sprite. I'd try to talk things over first. I'd be like, hey mate, do you want to fucking punch me? Huh? But yeah, if that went south, I'd punch him. Okay, you and your teammate both have different plots for how to deal with Dursian royalty. Your teammate is convinced that their plan is absolutely perfect, while you think it's horrible and stands at least a 90% chance of resulting in one of your deaths. You've told your teammate why their plan is flawed, but they just keep trying to change the subject and talk about why they don't like your plan. They've announced they're about to go to sleep and put the first part of their plan into action. How do you respond? Stop them with force, if need be? Let them do what they'd like, but refuse to help? Help them with their plan? Keep trying to reason with them? Call in the rest of your team for support? Appear to let them do what they want, but sabotage the plan? Or command to stop them with your leaderly authority? I'd call the rest of the team, because, like, you know, if we all agree that we gotta tie up this prick and punt them into the sun, then, yeah, okay. While doing some late night grinding, you stop and rest inside a cave. Despite a normal exterior, you discover an interior more akin to a Victorian-era home. Seated at a desk in front of you is a white horse with no facial features and a green bow tie. The horse emits a series of telepathic neighs and whinnies, which you immediately understand to be a proposition. The horse will grant you incredible powers, among them super strength, super speed, regeneration, and glowy skin, on the condition that if you accept your teammates' sprites will all instantly die. As you comprehend the gravity of the situation, it laughs an evil, horsey laugh. At least you think it was evil. What would an evil horse laugh even sound like? And more importantly, do you make a deal with the equine devil? So, what are my choices? Yep, they'll never know it was you. No, because you don't trust the horse. No, because no one has the right to make that kind of decision about other living beings. That's a good one. You're pretty sure it'll benefit your team. No, because powers don't seem worth it. Yes, because I would go tell my teammates instead. Because, like, on the one hand, you know, I'd prefer not to sacrifice others, especially when they're important as fucking kernel sprites. But, you know, I'd tell my teammates anyway, because someone else could probably pick up the proposition. But I don't think it's really smart to have everyone superpowered at the one single person superpowered at the cost of so many others, and sprites have engaged in combat, so I'd actually say no. I don't trust that horse. Well, the powers don't seem worth it yet. If it was the entire team losing their sprites, it'd be power without guidance, but it's one person has power and nobody has guidance. Okay. 14. You're now much higher leveled, but with only a bit of preparation and training left to do in your co-player's land before you can face your denizen. But before you know it, an incredibly contrived situation unfolds before you. Your favourite Homestuck character bursts through an intercession portal, badly wounded, making a last stand against furious horror terrors pouring through after them. At the same time, you see your co-player's house off in the distance being assaulted by high-level enemies. You know they're inside, and their dream self is dead. You only have enough time to save one of them. Who do you save? My friend. Obviously. I'm not about to let them die. Just fuck that. I'd try for, going for one, then the other. But a 1 in 3 chance in survival. I'd prefer saving my friend. Okay, final question. You beat your denizen and stopped the reckoning. Now that you've made a new universe and achieved godhood, you're kind of bored and decide to mess around a bit. Through mysterious shenanigans involving a sendificator, a pumpkin, and 2 to the power of 31 minus 1 pieces of artifactorist, you manage to temporarily become Andrew Hussey himself. You have total control over the comic for one day and inherit all of Andrew Hussey's artistic ability. What do you do? I would Oh. These are actually some good answers. Kill off all the characters I don't like. Don't do anything, because that's too much power for a mere mortal to hold. Your OTP is canon forever. Create the greatest masterpiece, Super Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff the musical. Write some pestalogs for more development. Make up a new plot. Make the best flash you can. Declare Homestuck over. And ignore Homestuck for the rest of the day and spend Ryan North's money on overpriced food and hookers. Obviously I wouldn't do anything because it's like, don't fuck up anything, but spending Ryan North's money on overpriced food and hookers is good. Okay, I'll take the safe route. Okay, I am the Muse of Space. Isn't that like Calliope? Yeah, shared with Calliope. Muses are very rare, occurring in only a small fraction of games. They are the most passive class and possess incredible creative energy. Space players can warp space at will, adjusting the size and momentum of objects. They are absolutely essential for any session to be victorious, as they are responsible for the creation of the new universe. Sure, okay, I'll go with that. I don't mind being passive. I mean, look at me, I'm sitting in my chair being a passive fat ass right now. Well, cool. I guess I have to go draw my persona dressed as that. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the quiz. I hope you enjoyed learning a bit more about me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I don't actually have anything planned for next Sunday at this point, so I can't hype it up, but I'll try and get something actually interesting to you guys. Maybe something that's not a fucking personality test. I'm actually starting a job soon. It's only going to be 15 hours a week, but I'm also doing volunteer work at the same time, so we'll see how that affects my energy and stuff. I still want to try and keep getting 7 videos up a week, but we'll see how it goes, obviously. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and if you want to see more bullshit, then you know where the buttons are to do that. Bye.